live in a world that's saturated by media images. But for older women, many of those images are negatively stereotyped. Older women are the butt of humour. Often older women are simply absent from the media. So the project is working with older women using a variety of visual methods to explore images, have conversations about images, but also working with women so that they're producing their own new, challenging images of ageing. We showed those images in exhibitions across Sheffield, and they brought family and friends, they brought policymakers, a whole range of people that we thought would be interested in those images. And we also filmed the process of creating the artwork, and the films were shown by an independent cinema in Sheffield.
I think it's funny, an old woman should try and recreate what she did in the playground as a youth. You know, I didn't think an old woman could do a handstand, I can't.
The women were involved in press coverage, television and articles. It gave them a huge sense of validation. It changed women's feelings about their body. They formed enduring friendships. Some of them have gone on and taken part in theatre productions that are looking at what ageing means for women. Hermie, who is our signature image here, she talked about it being the highlight of her bloody life. So it's had a fantastic impact on the women who've been involved. Some of the participants have worked with us. We've taken the project into local schools where we've worked with children aged around about 10 and 11 to look at stereotypes of ageing and to start new conversations about what ageing means, how children feel about older people, but also how older people how they relate to children. So it's been a cross-generational thing.
So Lottie, you said cool. Why did you say Doris was cool?
Because of the shades.
Because of the shades, okay. And anybody like to have a guess at how old Doris was when that photograph was taken? 97?
100.
No, you were getting close.
101.
Doris was 96 when that was taken. She's just died after 100th birthday, so she's looking pretty cool though, isn't she?
Yes. They have their ideas and their expectations, and that comes from home, that comes from the media, from television. So if you can challenge that, the younger the better, because the older that you get, the more then set in your way, so to speak, that you become, and then it's harder to change your opinion because you think you know best.
Elderly people are grumpy. No matter what age you are, you shouldn't be judged whether you can be fun or not.
I think the future is carrying on with that sort of three-pronged attack, if you like, looking at the cultural side of ageing, looking at practice. We've set up a charter against ageism and sexism in the media, CASM. In terms of education, we've started the workshops, but quite clearly that they need to be more firmly established in the educational system, in the curriculum. If we can possibly take that forward through further funding and work to produce materials that schools can use, that's the way of achieving it.